Good day, folks, and welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson. So excited to share this news with you people. This is huge. Okay, you have never seen deep state panic like this. And as you watch this video, it's probably going to be the best video you watch all day, but just watch it to the end because I'm going to show you some clips of Dan Bongino, things that he said, and why Adam Schiff is shifting his pants right now. I mean, this is wild. I mean, you and I have Kash Patel and Dan Bongino. I've been, Pam Bondi, I mean, she's great, but I wanted some actual indictments. I wanted some real arrests. I wanted some things like this going on. I think we might be seeing that now.
Particularly good mood today. If you only knew. You ever hear that House on Fire song? It's one of his old songs. This guy's on fire, just like the Bailey song. That house on fire. He is on fire, Schiff. Well, 100% success rate of failing. Why is Adam Schiff so worried? Folks, I strongly encourage you to go back and take another look today at the Russia collusion hoax. I know it's a story that's old and a lot of people want to move on. I'm going to be straight with you. I don't want to move on. We had the FBI, in conjunction with the Department of Justice, officials in Congress, foreign governments, and intel people, fabricate a story, invent a story that could have caused and done serious long-term harm to international relations with a nuclear-powered foe. It's kind of a big freaking deal. I'm not letting it go. And you listen to me. This is going to be very important in the coming days. I'm not letting this go.
What's so big about this, folks, is this was just the other day. He knew at that point he was going to be named deputy director, and you can even see that. You can hear what he's saying. This could be very important in the coming days because this is his axe to grind. This is what he's going after. Look, the fact of the matter is Russia collusion was a lot bigger than Watergate, and our press has treated it like it's nothing. The 51 former intelligence officials, just wait, there's more.
I want to find out what happened because it can never happen again. Not to a Democrat, not to a Republican, not to a Libertarian, not to any United States citizen. You do not get to alter or try to change the course of electoral politics by fabricating a story, hijacking the justice system then to give the patina of truth to a fake story. You don't get to do that. Why do I bring that up now? Because who is the ringmaster of that circus? Yes, Adam Schiff. And no, I'm not letting it go.
He's not letting it go, folks. He calls out Adam Schiff specifically. There's others. Don't kid yourself. He's going after. This is now you are going to see a Justice Department that actually goes after real criminals. You understand that? Not people who walk between velvet ropes. Not people who pray outside abortion clinics. But actual criminals who are trying to subvert our elections and steal our money.
Folks, they always accuse you of what they're doing. And because they're terrified that their tyranny is not going to continue if Donald Trump wins, they're now doing this simple distraction technique that has appealed to useful idiots for a long time and been used by commies, socialists, Soviets. They've used it forever. They just blame you for exactly what they're doing.
Politico recently spoke with former intelligence officials about how on edge the idea of a second Trump term makes all of them.
Are you freaking kidding me? Are these the same 51 intelligence officers who falsely bullshitted America? These scumbags, every single one of them. You hear me? Absolute scumbags. You don't like the word? Too bad. That's what you are.
Projectocrats, folks. My friend George coined that term, but that is exactly what they are. They project onto you the negative character traits or the negative plans that they have. 51 former intelligence officials? Intelligence? Oh, this is getting good.
51 of you pieces of shit who told America before an election.
50 former national intelligence folks who said that what he's accusing me of is a Russian plan.
During campaign season, you want to be able to understand everything that the Russians might do.
This laptop that would have changed the entire course of American history, would have kept the border closed if Trump got reelected, probably wouldn't be a Russian invasion of Ukraine, probably wouldn't have been an October 7th attack either. We'd be living in a different world right now because you 51 intelligent scumbags, knowing you were full of shit the whole time, now you dare, you've got the balls to say that Trump could weaponize the spy services?
One of the things I do is look at these left-wing propaganda outlets to see what they're doing. And all they've been talking about before and now since the election is the weaponization of the Justice Department. They have the gall to say that.
I'm demanding an investigation if Trump wins into all of these people for a conspiracy to interfere in an election and potentially worse. And Joe Biden is going to be the first target of that investigation. You will never, ever teach these people that deep state lawfare is wrong without exposing them to the same sets of rules they want to impose on us. Someone did steal an election, and Joe Biden was a field general in that war on election integrity. Listen to me. I want an investigation into this conspiracy to steal the 2020 election, and no, we shouldn't let it go. I don't want to hear shit about, oh, it's time to move on. It's not time to move on, or they'll do it again.
It's terrifying. It's frightening.
They stole this damn thing. They hid that laptop information. You know it. We know it. I want everyone as either, they better give depositions. And if they commit criminal activity, I want them charged too. The deep state is real. It's members of the media. It's intelligence community members. Here's the key, active and retired. It's bureaucrats within the government.
Mr. Vindman, you testified in your deposition that you did not know the whistleblower.
Ranking member, it's Lieutenant Colonel Vindman, please.
You testified in the deposition that you did not know who the whistleblower was.
Per the advice of my counsel, I've been advised not to answer specific questions about members of the intelligence community.
It is saboteurs inside the Trump administration last time. The deep state is real. The deep state is real.
Tell me, are you worried about this retribution concept playing out?
Dan's not letting it go, folks, and neither am I. I have this book, The Biden Laptop Report, okay? I can't even look at a third of this because it's so disgusting. Even though they block out the pictures, it's Hunter Biden and all his disgusting deeds, okay? And it was all there. It was all there. There's over 400 federal crimes, and it's all laid up for him right there in this book. And they had no interest in it, no interest in pursuing it at all. And so what do? What's their answer right now? Well, they're out on the airwaves trying to shill this same propaganda again. But it's not working because the American people are seeing past it. I'll prove it to you.
And what I'm concerned is right now, with all of these individuals that Musk and Doge have sent into our government institutions and having access to those systems and networks and databases, this is something that is ripe for exploitation by the Russians and the Chinese in terms of intelligence. These are individuals who haven't been vetted. They don't have the security clearances or background. And so they're now accessing all this information that involves U.S. citizens, sensitive U.S. databases, and other things. And if the Bureau is going through these dislocations, its mission is being disrupted. And like Frank, I am very concerned about the politicization of the leadership of the Bureau. Kash Patel, I'm on Kash Patel's enemy list in his book. And so between Kash Patel, Pam Bondi, and others, is the Bureau, is the Department of Justice going to uphold its tradition of making sure that they carry out their responsibilities with integrity and in an apolitical fashion? And I think there are serious questions, including among the people within DOJ and FBI right now, about whether or not their leadership is going to bring them down this very dark place where it's unprecedented in American history.
Folks, it's John Brennan, the former director of the CIA, and he wants to talk about a dark history, a dark road that we're talking about going down. We've been down the dark road. We've experienced it for the last 4 years. We've seen the politicization of the FBI. And this is what they do, though. They project. But folks, I'm going to show you in this next clip, it's not working. But again, remember, this is one of the 51 intelligence officials who did this.
House Republicans, they've been on the run. They are feeling the pressure of the fact that their policies are deeply unpopular with the American people. And we've seen that play out this past week all across the country. And Democrats are going to continue to make clear that we will stand against the effort to end Medicaid as we know it, stand against the effort to detonate Social Security or Medicare, certainly stand against the effort to undermine veterans' benefits or nutritional assistance to children and families.
So it's certainly true that President Trump's poll numbers are not in a great place, although they're higher than they ever were in his first term. But Congressional Republicans polling is about 40%. Congressional Democrats polling is about 20%. So that's an issue for you.
You see that poll? They have no electoral clout. They continue to lie. I mean, do you honestly think that they're just going to cut off your Social Security payments tomorrow? And they're talking about, I mean, Hakeem Jeffries, he's sitting there saying this, and oh yeah, and the Republicans are going down while the polls are showing the exact opposite. He's trying to spoon feed lies through the MSM again, and it's not working. People are not buying it. Nobody thinks Social Security is just going to get nuked by Donald Trump. Nobody buys that. Nobody thinks that Elon Musk, who already has security clearances of the highest type and didn't run around telling us that the laptop was fake, is going to steal your Social Security card number so you can go apply for a credit card. The whole thing is so stupid, but yet they still keep doing it because it's all they know to do. They're not bright people, folks. What you need to understand, they're not that bright. I would go on my show for the last few years and I keep telling people all these different things that could happen or were happening, and people go, no, Neil, the deep state's got us. They've got us. Are you kidding me? This is what they're going to continue to try and do this. See, what they didn't count on was people like me, people like you, running around, sharing the information, getting the truth out there. Oh gosh, it's such a glorious dawning of a new day in America, folks. And go support Mike Lindell, who never once let up on election integrity. MyPillow.com/lumberjack for the biggest savings on the best sleep products available. We still have $9.98 on the Roll and Go pillows. Free shipping on your order. You can also call 1-800-568-2865. Again, that's 1-800-568-2865. Thanks so much for listening. Remember, subscribe, and peace out.